Louisiana Congressman Steve Scalise, House Majority Whip. You were the one responsible for counting votes, sir. Thank you for your time this morning.
Good to be with you, Bill. Good morning.
I'm told the magic number is 22. You can lose no more than 22 and get it passed. Where are you now?
Well, we're moving closer to getting the number we need to pass the bill, and that magic number is 216, and that's what we've been focused on from the beginning. And each day we've been getting closer, but obviously there have been more members that had issues. You saw a couple of members come out against the bill that we've been working very closely with to get back into the yes column, and I think you're going to see some real positive developments on that this morning over at the White House.
There is a meeting at the White House. It begins in a matter of minutes. Who's there? Why is it so important?
Well, Fred Upton, who was former chairman of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, which I serve on, which is where the bill went through, Fred had come out against the bill, as well as Billy Long, who's been a longtime supporter of President Trump during the campaign and beyond. You know, they had some specific issues with the bill that we've been working with them on. And frankly, I think we've got a solution that addresses some of their concerns, gives us the ability to bring more people into the yes column without losing any of our current yes votes, and that's always the delicate balance.
Very critical. Mark Meadows, one of those conservative Republicans, said last night there's an 80% chance that you'll get a vote this week. Where do you now place that percentage chance?
Well, you know, and I spoke with Mark Meadows last night, spoke to a lot of our colleagues. I'll tell you who else I've spoken to a lot is the White House. You know, the President Trump has been directly involved at helping us get this bill across the finish line, and he's not going to stop until we get it done. Vice President Pence has been incredibly involved, and I was speaking to him last night. He's directly involved in some of these talks, too. And so we're working through with each member that isn't yet there, that's trying to get there, to get that magic number, and then to bring the bill to the floor and pass this bill. That's the most important thing, is providing relief for families who just are struggling under Obamacare, the high costs, deductibles, doctors fleeing the marketplace. People need relief from Obamacare. That's what we're working on, and this bill truly does accomplish that,
but
while protecting people with pre-existing conditions.
As of now, at 9 o'clock East Coast time, there is not a clear answer as to whether or not you have the votes necessary.
You know, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer every day, and I think you see the events that are going to unfold at the White House will be another big step to get us closer to that magic number and then ultimately to bring the bill to the floor and pass it. And our members are really focused on helping deliver this win to the American people to provide relief from Obamacare.
Well, what is the risk if you don't get a vote this week?
I really think this is something that we've got to muscle through. We've just got to keep working. And look, our members have been very, I think, very conscientious about focusing on the main issues, and that is, how do you lower costs for families all across the country? With or without pre-existing conditions, people are paying too much money for health care. And how do you put people back in charge of their health care decisions, getting Washington bureaucrats out of the way? This bill accomplishes all of those things. Now we just need these final pieces in place to get it passed.
I got it. Last question here. If you're responsible for counting the votes, who's in and who's not?
We have a whole lot more in.
Who are you talking to today then, sir?
I've got some specific meetings with some members. You know, the White House has been talking to some members who had specific questions about different parts of the bill and how it'll be implemented, and I think they've been getting really good answers on that. And of course, the Speaker, the Majority Leader McCarthy, our whole team, Patrick McHenry, Deputy Whip, Kathy McMorris-Rogers, our whole leadership team is pulled together, and you're seeing rank-and-file members, even a lot of these new freshmen come in saying, look, can I go talk to somebody and help get them across the finish line? And so I think you see a real focus from the President himself all the way down to get this bill passed to provide relief for families.
It's Wednesday. Will you stay past Friday or not?
I think we ought to stay until we get it done, but ultimately we're focused on just continuing to get that vote count up until we can actually pass the bill, bring it to the floor, and have that vote.
Really appreciate your time. Steve Scalise, not getting a lot of sleep. Thanks for coming with us.
Who needs it?